Hello, Mr. Kaisenat. Your name is... My name is Apollo... Come on, you can do this. My name is Phoenix, not black. Phoenix, not white. I'm here to propose being the lawyer for your school, the Kai Academy. On your school ground, of course. Just lock in. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is just say 3 words. 3 words. Why is it so hard? Mr. Kai Senat. Or should I say Kai Senat? What the Come on, man. You do this every single day. Mr. Senatsa! Come on, man. Kai, you gotta listen to this. This is my last chance. I just want to increase my law firm. Why is it so hard to do? I'm gonna give you 2 options. What the fuck is that? Am I Joker? Motorized mommy, hell yes, bro. I want to nut in her bolts if you get what I'm saying. God damn, she bad as a bitch, robotic bitch. Talk to her right now, hell yes. I ain't gonna hold you. Those nerds in the back, they ain't doing it right. Join the BMWO, nigga, Black New World Order. Don't worry about what that means, nigga. If you know type shit, yes, Blue Strings Incorporated, hell yes, that's what the fuck happened. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand me. Siri, god damn! You're like a sexy Siri. I gotta see what's going on, I have to. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source leveling. This is a lot of big ass words, I ain't gonna hold you. Siri, silence, let me see them titties on some real shit. Huh? You lost me in the corner of analyze and management. Thank you, my nigga. What the fuck are you, Walgreens, nigga? On the corner of happy and healthy, bitch? Absolutely fucking not. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software produced is distributed on CDs. CDs, nigga. CDs dick on some real shit, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? CDs? This is 2025. Nobody using that bullshit anymore, nigga. Yes, compact disc. Digital optimal... All these big ass words, nigga, I can't read this shit. What the fuck is going on? Digital optical storage media. Bro, speak normally. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them. I can see this nigga on the street and tell he's a first-class programmer, nigga. This nigga's a nerdy bitch. Absolutely fucking not. He has a 5 o'clock shadow. Not the sexy kind either. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? Nigga, did he die? I'm researching the impact of logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, program structure heavy. This influences time response time. Nigga, god damn! Chill! What is wrong with that nigga? Well, you get the idea. This is sort of the thing we're involved in. Did you get people to follow you on that? No, I did not. I didn't follow none of that bullshit. No. Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. Alright, let's see. What happened? Tell me everything. You know what happened, right, Miss Basil? See, now we're getting down to the meat and potatoes. Hell yes. What the fuck you got for me? Please, no Psylocks. You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know, it's terrible. Bitch, you did it! Can you tell us anything about what might be helpful? I don't think so. The police officer was here earlier too, but I couldn't tell him anything either because... The waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Strings Incorporated. Even she's locked in on her doing that shit. What the fuck? Oh, how about Miss Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out yet already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. Woo! Yes, let me check that shit. Look at that nigga's posture. God damn! What is that, bro? You did not even see it that closely, and you got glasses on, you blind bitch? What the fuck? That nigga whole body like this, my nigga. Are you good? No, sir. No, sir. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Alright, say less, say less. Back out of this. Let me move around, see a little bit. Let me see a little bit. Yes, sir. Examine this shit. Alright. I already don't see a goddamn thing. Is that money right there? God damn! No clues here. What? That's a whole stack of money, dollar bills, y'all. No fucking way, nigga. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess! Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? Hell yes. This like me, my nigga. Phoenix, not white. We can work through any conditions, nigga. Yes, sir. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry there. Hey! This calendar. What about it? If it's another hint about tidying, you can forget about it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. The day the nigga died? Woo! December 3rd? That's crazy! Who marked that shit? Is there anything else? Yeah, it says... This nigga marked his own death date unintentionally. What the fuck? Meet with the Tigre. El Tigre, nigga? The Tigre. Glenn's calendar added to the court record. Woo! Wait, that'll prove he was with somebody. No way. That'll prove that somebody was right there on that nigga's other side, bro, on the table. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Hold up. Ask that dumb mechanical bitch. That dumb mechanical bitch. Back out right here. Present it to her. Yes, yes, yes. You know anything about this? Ask her. Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access power protected. Super admin restricted. I'm not reading that bullshit. What? What is this madness? No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame! Bitch, that is not it. If it's not sesame, I thought that shit was... I thought it worked for a second. I was like, nigga, no way. Then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. What the fuck? I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glenn L. What do you say? Alright, just ask about that nigga. This game has never given us a fucking hint before. What the fuck? Ask that shit. Ask that shit. About Mr. Elga. He was a top programmer. I wouldn't even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one of our 2 bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. It seems to be a common occurrence here. It seems to be a common occurrence here. That's the only thing. That's what got him into trouble. Wait, what the fuck? What's the matter? He was a top programmer. No, hell nah. What the fuck did you just say? What the hell? Stop that bullshit. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. What the fuck does that mean? We gotta find out what his trouble is exactly. Go back to that talk about that shit right the fuck now. Glenn's troubles. What is it? What is it? About Mr. L. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? Bitch, you said it! What are you talking about, bro? Bitch, you guessed it. Ain't no fucking way. You was right? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Fuck! Oh my god. Why? Why would you lie to me? Why would you lie to me? Now I have to kill your pussy. With consent. I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Nigga, every other person. What you mean man, nigga? What the fuck? Alright. So we have 3 Psylocks on her, and we have like 5 Psylocks on the fucking Wednesday Addams, nigga. What the fuck did we do with this bullshit? Finally, let me talk to her, please, please. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Was it just unbelievable in court today, sir? You fucked me over. You killed me. No, I did not. No, I did not do a goddamn thing. I'm the best lawyer on this planet. I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened and expose you. No, nigga, stop that. No, please don't. Please don't. Please. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. That nigga was actually genuinely ass. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. But with that, I remember the incident anyway. She got knocked the fuck out, bro. Bring that up to her. Bring that up to her. I didn't know you got knocked out. You never told us that shit. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Hell yes. Talk to her. Contradictions. Maggie, you know how you said everything else? provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep, there were just so many things that don't seem to add up. Like the fact that nobody sees this other nigga. The biggest contradiction is the other guy saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something in the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder in the coffee cup? That shit makes no sense at all, my nigga. How is there like 5 different fucking timelines for this shit? The fuck is going on? So you really think it was the disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? I got it back, my nigga. Hell yes. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, you dumbass. The name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find the CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication that's going missing too. Ouch, my head, this is getting way too complicated for me. Alright, hold up, I'm pretty sure we have that shit. Didn't we collect it at the Wednesday Addams joint? No way we didn't. Yeah, right there. Hell yes. I'll present that to her after this shit. You said that she passed out when the victim, Glenn L, collapsed, right? Yeah, this is so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. That's crazy. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was so she was knocked out that entire time. That's crazy. So that old bitch ass nigga went to go call the cops for a long while, and she was knocked out until the cops were actually there already investigating. That's fucking wild, nigga. I knew what was going on. They arrested one, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived at the scene, you have no idea what went on at Trespian? No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was going to call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief... Ooh. What if he got something to actually do with this shit, though? Like, god damn. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? That's exactly what I think. I just think too many niggas like, I didn't see that nigga at all. Like, nigga, yes you did. When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Ugh! It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. What? Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when he spoke with them earlier. I don't know. The things man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Present that CD. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what he knows about old CD. She is giving us ample tips this time. What the f- Does she always do that shit? First, present this shit. We found the CD. We found that shit, my nigga. Hell yes. Present MC Bomber CD. What? I know I used to be on the police force, but I'm incarcerated right now. I don't pick up much information here. I'm showing you the CD you just said fucking disappeared! Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall. Are you serious? Sure. Hey, what do you know about old CD? What do you know about that old bastard? Fuck that nigga. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been in a big courtroom for being a dick for a few years now. I don't know what the fuck I said, nigga. Move on. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. And as slippery as my pussy. He's not really bad, an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Hell yes, tell us what you know about this old nigga, please. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out to you as odd? Actually, yes. What is it? The fact that he was even testifying to begin with. What the hell does that mean? Doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant, but it wasn't Kudo? Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. What the fuck? Okay, then how about calling him really old? Nah, nigga, he wasn't inside that fucking room. No, age is the issue. The other customer was a woman. Wednesday Addams! Oh, Whoa! What the hell is going on right now, bro? What the fuck? How is that even a possibility? A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So what did this woman look like? She looked like, you ever seen the Addams Family? Nigga, stop that shit, bro. Yes, I have, of course. He was sort of creepy. She had kind of... It was Wednesday Addams and that bitch. No way. Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Woo! Do you mean? There's no way you mean. What the? How? I'm on PC! But I'm incarcerated now. Bro, I just showed you an exact picture of who you meant. Present that. No fucking way. Hold up. What else can I present to her? Come on. Jean's loan contract. Crime photo, Tres Bien. What else? I know there has to be something. That dumbass paper badge, man. Fuck! Either way, regardless, take this shit here. Oh yeah, I've got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. Is that Gumshoe? I'll do anything to his weenie. Yo! I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me? I can't take credit for that. I don't even like Vienna sausages. Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe, who also makes us a nice lunchbox for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm damn Larry Bird with the wingman shit, nigga, on some real shit. That gotta be at least a quintuple entendre or some real shit. Detective Gumshoe, he's really worried about you. He looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. It's a bento box. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. You were literally just about to take it until you found out who the fuck sent it to you. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when the ex-cop turned waitress says that, it says a lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. You just said you loved them. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it, Mr. Wright. But she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. That's crazy. Gumshoe about to beat my ass. Well, how was it? At the spot, that was the best meal I've ever had in my life. 3 trillion times better than prison food. Yes, I'm a gloat in your face. Absolutely, yes. I love weenie. Phoenix. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Stupid. Ooh, why? Why would you not just take it? Gumshoe gonna be mad as fuck when he finds out. You did what, bitch? Woo! The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference up yet? The superintendent's already here. What the fuck is going on already, nigga? What? Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, chief. I feel like this is setting up the next case, nigga. The nigga Gumshoe said, yo, I got a huge case we're working on right now. What the fuck is going on? But I'm watching videos online and I'm catching up on Asian soap operas. This nigga watching hentai. Hell nah. It's gonna have to wait, chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some new guy was about to confess to his son's hot-shot girlfriend. What the fuck? Wow, this place is really buzzy. Something must be going down. Something really big. What are you two doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Gumshoe, nigga. That meal was amazing. She didn't want that shit, so I ate it. Yes, sir. He gonna beat my ass. You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus running through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. What the fuck is going on, nigga? Is it Bonsai Buddy? Bonsai Buddy? Doo-doo. Okay, I'm gonna say this once, so listen up. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? What the fuck? Okay. If you got money trouble, I don't know what the fuck that said. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Gumshoe, you ain't got no money to fucking give us, you broke bitch. Tinder lenders are considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble recently. Those guys have been pretty well-headed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. I'm starting to think like loan sharks in real life. Are they really that dangerous? The only time I've even heard about loan sharks was this game and fucking Squid Game where the niggas trying to fucking kill your ass. Like, nigga, that nigga was running for his life in episode 1. Hell nah. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say, that lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is behind this lady. It's clearly about fucking Wednesday Addams, computer viruses. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be someone knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Nigga, a computer virus is basically like mechanical STDs. The worst. AIDS, actually. Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Professor? Kai, let me in! Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to you two. What's a virus? Nigga, I'm not explaining that bullshit. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored in your PCs here in the station. A virus can wipe all that out. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary! Yeah, what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? Ooh. Going from computer to computer, wiping out everything, nigga. A virus can move from one machine to another over a network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Huh. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else. What? That's horrible! Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot and he catches a cold. Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up next. That's actually a pretty good idea, I ain't gonna hold you. Say less, hell yeah, that nigga is not going against me no more. No, so I'm giving that nigga COVID so he can die, bitch. Because he turned up sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Mr. Nick, it's wrong. Who, what, where, when, and why the conversation jumped to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere. Bonsai Buddy! Bonsai Buddy! The name of the virus. I feel like I've heard it before too. The name of the virus? I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. But I do know the lady you were talking about right here. That's the girl who works over at Tinder lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look like unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What could be worse? What? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter to Bruno Cadaverini. What the fuck is that? Bruno Cadaverini? How do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruno Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. He's a mob boss? The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for police. That's crazy how there's some forces and some groups and families that like outweigh the police officers and they'll never try to fucking try them, bro. No way. But you're thinking of talking to them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember even going to I was going to. Hell nah. I better get some more info to Gumshoe about this family. What if that's the final case? Taking on the fucking Cadaverinis, the Cadaverinis. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some virus clout. Oh, some serious... I don't know where I got virus from. Serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Damn, so they dripping in swagoo? They dripping in swagoo? Moolah, as in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. What the fuck? The black market, huh? And that includes Tinderlander, I take it. Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. And I feel like I gotta take that nigga down. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. That means everything to him. Damn! So did she end up a Tinderlander? I don't know, pal. But I heard that she and the boss of Tinderlander are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in the file I read. Yeah, she already told us, but I don't know if we have any evidence to show this nigga. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Yes. A car repair to 15,000 paid to Tigre to the Cadaverini family. Present that shit. Woo! He helped the nigga out. What do you think about the detective, Gumshoe? Oh my fucking god, why? Why do you have nothing about that? I'm helping you out. What do I help then? Nothing? Alright, say less. This nigga's a fucking dead end as always. Nothing. I'm presenting this nigga. Hey, nigga, what you know about this fucking CD? She didn't know about that shit, so do you, nigga? Do you? Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? Ah! This is it. This is the stupid name. I remember it now. I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself. Keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. God damn. The name is scribbled on that sports paper and written on the CD. That's the virus? MC Bomber? What? Yeah, the virus that's just... Glenn L. works at a computer company. A very smart, prestigious genius. He gets approached by either the Cadaverini's or El Tigre. Yo, nigga, make this virus so I can erase all information on ourselves and the Cadaverini's from the police's station. Glenn L's like, bet, say less. I'm gonna need some money though on some real shit. Alright, bet. Meet me over here at this restaurant. Boom. I don't know how the nigga turned invisible. He must have had the fucking Harry Potter invisible blanket or some shit. I don't fucking know, nigga. They talk. Yo, let's exchange. He sets the MC Bomber CD down. The nigga somehow poisons his drink so you don't have to pay him. I don't fucking know, bro. I feel like that's kind of like what happens, though. I don't know. The virus has just infected everyone's PC. It's the MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? What the fuck? We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands and the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands were met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts! They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival! All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it's almost feel like they're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the roots of this virus to the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating this price tag was in the millions of dollars. Woo! In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? How much is Bonsai Buddy? Goop, goop, goop. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is, you know, the lunchbox. So what ended up happening was she said that meal was amazing actually. She liked it. And she said she wants your weenie next. That's what she said. Lunchbox, you remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh yeah, those weenies. So how did the weenies taste when they went down the hatch? You probably should ask her. She knows better than us. We ain't even really, huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox? Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this. This sure is heavy burden in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. She don't want it, bro. She don't want it, bro. Tell me we don't have to eat all those too. Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya again. I really can't eat anymore. Nigga, is that all I gotta fucking do? Is that it? Back to the detention center. She's not even fucking there anymore. Are you serious? Tres bien. Blue screens. We gotta be missing something. We have to be. The fuck is this shit? Wow, look at these mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? They're betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. Glenn L's losing horse racing tickets. Thank you. I knew I had to be missing something. This many tickets would get you, what, a buck down a recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you tried to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. God damn it. Alright, so that's it from here. I don't even know if we're ready to actually talk to her yet, bro. God damn it. The other bitch has 4, and she has 3. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. Tres bien. Let me try to present these to Gumshoe. Yeah, go ahead and take a look at these shit from some real shit. Can you tell me anything about these lottery tickets? Please. Present. What do you think about this, Detective Gumshoe? Not a damn thing. Alright, say less. So he don't know shit about shit. So that means all the information we have is somehow gonna be fucking viable to this stupid robotic bitch. I don't know how, nigga, but sure. Alright, let's see. Move. Blue screens.
Take that!
I don't know how we gonna do, but try it, nigga. She got some big bazungas. Here we go. 3 side locks. Before we do anything, nigga, can I save first, please? So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. L was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with the troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What is she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where that leads me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. L's trouble have something to do with this? The lottery ticket?
Take that!
Yes! What is that? A lottery ticket. There were a ton of these on the victim's table at the scene of the crime. And what is the relevance of that? The victim, Mr. Glenn L., had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone dreams of being rich. Even I listen to Millionaire Radio. She's right, that is a bit weak on its own. Mr. L's gambling wasn't restricted to lottery, was it? The horse racing tickets?
Take that!
Yes! Come on! The lottery horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta hurt. And she's sweating, nigga, I'm on your ass! Hurt this wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe he had enough of a bad habit because someone, god damn, nigga! Yeah, I need to go to college and go some real shit, bro. Community college, Chi college, like, nigga, whatever the fuck it is. I need some teaching right now. Some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! Hell yes, you're right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy anything. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. L won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. L's real problem was someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. I don't know whether to show them Cadaverini or Tigre. Wait, that shit said, hold up. I had a letter that said like meet with Tigre or some shit, right? Diet of potassium. Where the fuck did that letter go? I could have swear I had that bullshit. Hold up. Something definitely said like, yo, go meet with Tigre. Yeah, the calendar, right? Hold up. Where'd the calendar go? Am I bugging? Wait, hold up, bro. I gotta be bugging. Right here. Yes. Meet the Tiger. Say less. On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there was a note saying meet with the Tiger.
Take that!
Let's fucking go, man! Mr. L met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on this calendar about the meeting. Meet with the Tiger. What is the relevance of this? Are you saying this just Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I have never heard anything about this Tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such a messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the Tiger. Right here?
Take that!
Ha ha! Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of the loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. L met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk about with him would be about his debt! No! One more, come on. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie can get a bit of his good luck. Okay, so the guy that got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't serious to say, but he said he would use the talents to repay the money. His talents? The virus! I expect he was talking about programming. What about a computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? Woo! Take that! Yes! Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber! No! Let's fucking go, man! Hell yes! That's my big brain! Unlock successful. Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with the gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not as easy an amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky how? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations? No, nigga. Where do you come up with these ideas up? Risky extra work. So it's safe to say Mr. L was the creator of the virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was the work of a genius in a bad sort of way. Of course, but still genius. Something like that would be probably worth several $1 million in the black market. God damn! Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was the deadline for paying his debts. Woo! I guess we don't need these anymore. Glenn Elk's losing horse racing tickets thrown away. Say less. He was a trash can, Nick! That's crazy. Do I present her anything else? What did I even get? The computer virus made Glenn Elk potentially worth millions of dollars. I guess that's all we talked to her about. There's nothing else. We can't really tell her anything. Sure. Do I present her that shit? Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is... Alright, say less. Nigga, we already know. Maybe go... We already talked about Glenn Elk, though. Let's try... Woo! That broken-ass bike in the back. Alright, say less. Let's try going to talk to her and see what we can find out. Present. Take that! Hell yes. Went through compromise. Lock the fuck in. 4 locks. God damn. The head bandage. You said the bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I don't know anything about this shit. This is all pure wit. Poison, nigga? A car crash?
Take that!
Woo! I have a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that the car was involved in the accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverini. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverini have to do with me? Nigga, you're the fucking granddaughter. What the fuck you mean? Your relationship with the Cadaverini is very strong, and this is why. Woo!
Take that!
Yes! I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Woo! It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Who? Nigga, that's clearly El Tigre. That's clearly him. What the fuck? It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but she hit the fuck out that nigga. God damn. That's why the motorbike is broken. I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. That's crazy. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with the injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they stayed, I have... Is it possible? The person who committed the hit and run had been...
Take that!
El Tigre. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. Woo! We collided the motorbike in my car, but Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? The Tigre who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof the Tigre was involved. That broken-ass, ramshackle-ass bike. Hell yes. Take that! It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you have the truth, don't you? Woo! Hell yes. This repair bill is paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis are known for ages to cause an accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it! But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very expensive. She seems to kind of hesitant about giving the actual figure. I should back off. Hell nah! Well, anyway, it was the Tigre who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me he paid for the operation because he cared about me. Nigga, he didn't want to fucking die. That's what it was. That nigga insulted the Cadaverini. Hell nah, bro. But you honestly believe that, right? You know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation, nigga, because she related to the fucking Gaudis. Fuck that bullshit. Hell nah. Your fucking grandpa, that's why he paid. That's why he paid the nigga right here.
Take that!
Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruno Cadaverini, controls a lot of the dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of the Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid for the money? Woo! $1 million? I'm on your ass. And you dress like a nun, bitch. Hell yes. The head bandage. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too serious. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's a known world lingo for paying money to settle a score. Or else you gonna die, nigga. Basically, pay or get in some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. Compensation. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruno Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not because of my grandfather. And that big ass tear. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm sorry. What he did to get the money, it was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. They poisoned that nigga. In what way? Here, take these. What are these, medical papers? I'm Bruno Cavadini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. The fuck is this, Godfather? What? Damn. Viola's medical papers added to the court record. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable, huh? There are two things I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. What? That's the only two things? Only a coward can hurt people using either of those tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Oh my fucking, this nigga think he's Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown away. Say less, say less, say less, say less. Where to now, though? Where to now? Stress bien. Oh, bonjour! I've been waiting for you to return! Mr. Armstrong. Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say, you fellas. What the fuck? Oh my god! It's Ziniopa! Who you calling Ziniopa? Ah! What are you doing to her? Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You wanna play these games with me? I'll recommend that. The medical papers, now! Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cavadini's medical badge. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cavadini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it! That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just wanna know what she said? I'll tell you what's sad. It's only in her face. Oh my god! She thinks she's got power because she's Bruno's little girl. Now that's sad! I can't help you with these papers. Tomorrow in court. I'm gonna expose what you did to get $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two. What? Huh. They gonna beat my ass? They gonna beat my ass? They gonna strong arm me, Armstrong? Mr. Armstrong! Forgive me, Desolate, I can't argue with him. Damn! Oh my god! Yeah! That really hurts. Is that all you got? I'll be taking these papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait! Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid, I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Gumshoe! Yes! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Even he got his own hold it, bro! Hold it! Ha ha! Detective, you think you're gonna call me Copper? Beat it! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. That nigga said, come on, teach a man how to squabble. You ain't got that like old-fashioned 90s stance too, nigga, like get real low, hell. Go, pal, take this. You get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Woo! Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Is he squabbling? Is he squabbling? Don't leave me behind! They started beating ass. They started beating ass. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tinderlander is going down. Woo! Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Nigga, we going right into it. All this happened in like 2 days is nutso facto. Nutso facto. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. She did not say good morning to you, Maya. Stop that bullshit. So, what do you think today's gonna happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended up on a giant mystery. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes. No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination. Undertale, of course. Why would I believe you? Nigga, hey, you going to jail. Fuck it. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. You're gonna go to jail for life. You're fucked. It's nearly time, Maggie. You better go into the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, pal. Woo! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How do you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Nigga, just go talk to her, bro. Oh, you look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe it's... The nigga that made that put his arms, legs, hands, and feet on me yesterday, nigga. Fuck that. He brought harm to my body. No, sir. Huh? Have you taken an active therapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me what you don't remember this thing. Huh? Come to think of it, it doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. Oh, that's the poison! This is the small bottle that turned up in Trespian's kitchen a couple days ago. Bro, this all happened in 2 days. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. We already know this shit. We already know this shit. Hell yes. We finally got the analysis results back from the lab. Those are the fastest working fucking crime scene investigation niggas ever. What the fuck? So, what is this? Is it poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. What? Medication? Yeah, for ears. Why was this ear medication inside that? Topical use only, apparently. For ears, you mean? Yes, the medication Glenn Egg was using to rupture his eardrum. What was Glenn Egg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? Woo! What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had the time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour, and they might have gotten some... Nigga, go bring that shit back to them right now. Hold off. That's gonna weaken the impact of the piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure the fence is impregnable today. Impregnable? What the fuck does that mean? What? Can you get pregnant, nigga? Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. Woo! I'm about to bring down the whole Cadaverini, family. Yes, sir, nigga. Y'all are done for. At the cost of my life! Court is now in session, bitch-ass niggas. For Maggie Bride. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ah, shit. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the bullshit testimony from Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims that witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued by a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows the victim drank from it with his right hand, but according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Goodall. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio in the earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Ah, shit. Instagram caption. When it's all said and done, it's all done and said. What the fuck does that mean? What? Allow me to enlighten you, Mr. Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning. We must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Goodall. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You gotta change with the times. That's one of my rules. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why that nigga a fucking cyborg. Are you implying that you've resolved the contradictions? You know the answer to these riddles. The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent. Well, nigga, I'm a dog. Cane Corso, in fact. Damn! And today I'll prove it. Woo! Say less, say less. Let the very first witness take the stand. Who's the first witness? I'm about to crack this nigga muffin. I don't give a fuck, nigga. And you, Yay! What the fuck? Oh, bonjour, everyone! I am Jean Armstrong, the owner of lead chef of Chesapeake Restaurant in Chate. Hey, tell everybody how you put your fucking arms on me, nigga. You beat my ass. You beat my ass. Forgive me for asking with this, but are you a woman? Oh, la la, bonjour. As you can see, I am la pert and perky gentleman, no? On the day of the incident, you were at Chesapeake's kitchen. Isn't that right? Was you, monsieur? Everything feels right. That nigga like it a little bit. Don't shake your head, no. You like that shit. You start smiling. You're blushing. Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Intimidate? Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened. So I wonder, like, Is he like a femboy? Like a fem man? Hey, what's the classification? Oui, volunteers! Say less, say less. At Tres bien. Let's get it. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new articles that day, like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Like cup, like earpiece, and like glasses. You would have seen everything in reverse, nah? Interesting. So you already trying to lie. He already trying to lie. A mirror? Oh, hell, what the fuck is that? Why is it doing that? Oui, un grand mirror, la most enormous mirror. Liar, liar, liar. And suddenly the mystery disappears. I don't know, nigga. I smell smoke. I think that nigga pants are on fire up there. Genuinely lying ass nigga. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. Nigga, I'm not Sonic. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to the front. What the heck? Back to front, nigga, like how women wipe their ass? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me! Say less, say less. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Oh, brother. Here we go, nigga. Tres bien. When it all happened, there was just 2. Nah, you seem to have fucked up a little bit. Hold it! And who are these 2 customers exactly? Mine's, of course, the young man who died, and the other not-so-young man. I don't know, did she tell me that the nigga wasn't in there? Crime photo. She did it, god damn it. Why is that important? I wish it would have actually took into account her saying that it was a woman in there, not a man. Fuck! What about the other man Maggie said she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong explaining. That's why nobody saw the nigga. The old nigga, I don't know what the fuck happened to him, bro. He wasn't even inside there. But the only people in the restaurant were him, the nigga that died, Armstrong who's working with them, and fucking Viola Davis. No way. Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we? I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. Nigga, how though? How? I remember. Hold it! You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, Monza. Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did just a few moments ago. Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of deculture? No, Art Deco is a whole different style, Your Honor. He's talking about the interior design, walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing. Yes, of course, that deco. I don't even know what the fuck deculture is. What is that? I not get that joke. I was trying to achieve more live feminine look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold remodeling of the decor. So you added a mirror? Having live. Hold it! How big of a mirror are we talking about here? Both, something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high. Let's see. If 1 meter is a yard, holy glass and frame, that's huge. I was intending to install a ceiling eventually. The ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. Mine's not, but I decided not to go through with it in the end. What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror? Yes, press harder. I've never pressed leave it, and it actually worked out. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies. But you didn't ask, right? You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. What? A mirror was delivered to Tres bien the day before the incident. Really? And Mr. Armstrong testified he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. This just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Tres bien, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. If you want to doubt someone, try look in the mirror. That was clean. I'm I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough. What the fuck? So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in the mirror. Wait, hold it! Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object. Normally, how does normality come into this? That's lame, Stride, even for you. Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it? Where does that leave the perky-head lawyer and the top-notch chick over there? What the? Nigga, don't get on my ass! Don't get on my ass! And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here, Will Trite. Ah! I do not have a top-notch! Nigga, you literally do! Mr. Godot is correct. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. Being logic as one a day! I can't believe I'm gay! Hold it! Everything, he would have seen everything in reverse? Hey Nick, we should take a second, think about what the old CD said in the testimony. How did he phrase it again? The bull is wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong, and it was his left ear without a doubt. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup in his left hand. If he saw everything described and reflected in a mirror, then everything he said on the left would actually be on the right, huh? And that clears up all the problems with this testimony, I guess. Or does it? It's kind of hard to believe everything that falls in the mirror, but you think OCD saw everything through the reflection? If he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony. But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We gotta dig deeper. Hold up. That was it? Oh, fuck. Alright, say less. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. That's not important. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Like having a large mirror between the table. Blueprints? That doesn't make any sense. Though. Dyed potassium, the photo scene of the crime taken nearby the kitchen. Victim's lottery ticket. Paper badge. I don't think any of this clarifies anything. Like literally at all. Debt. Motherfucker. Other than this, a crime scene photo, but like that was already used last one, wasn't it? Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. The cup, the earpiece, and the glasses. Have you ever seen everything in reverse? He said everything was on the same side. I'm trying to remember his testimony. Wore an HDM over his left eye, left eardrum was ruptured. So that would have been his, I think there's a contradiction in him wearing this shit right here and it being right here. I'ma save first though. Hold up. Present.
Objection!
Yes! The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? The boy is wearing the earpiece on the same side of his specs. No question, you can lie me if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. So to summarize, we were told the HDM and the earpiece were on the left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw that in the reflection in the mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactly, you see, Marcel, now that you think about it, it's not hard, nah? No, bitch ass nigga. Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. Woo! Mr. Kudo really did see everything in the mirror. Why is the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Woo! Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Order, bitch ass niggas. Mr. Wright is correct. If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in the mirror, then we would expect the victim's earpiece to have been over his right eye. Yes, sir. Hell yes. On your ass, nigga. Now, bitter. That's right, you should have tasted this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? You remember this, I presume. Yeah, I broke the vase. Sorry apology left? I mean, Mr. Kudo's sworn apology? Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, the other than throwing seeds. The more an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes. What? And what's the most striking thing on Mr. L? Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point, the old man strikes again. Mr. L's HMD made a big impression on the old man. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Woo! I saw the earpiece of those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they're both on his left ear. You hear his left ear. Well tried. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Kudo's good. Enough. I must agree with yesterday's witness, the irresponsible rash of his testimony. Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of the contradiction you found is just a rash. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell us the court. We're all ears. I can explain. Please, if you would look at the plans of the restaurant. He's a liar, bro. God damn it. The mirror. It was the mirror! Allures, is everything sitting comfortably? The mirror was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing it into two halves. There's only one seat from which you could have seen the image of the victim. Zach was in the middle of the table. That victim Zach was the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not easy way. So he wasn't even at the other table is what they're saying? I'm that nigga's what I'm saying? No, naturally, I did not touch anything else. What the fucks are changing the whole fucking layout of where the nigga was at? I see no problems with the explanation we just have heard. From the table next to Mr. Victims of Mr. Kudo, could have seen the victim in the mirror. What the naughty little coquette I'm in, confusing all the minutes is. Oh my fucking gosh, shut up, nigga. He's a liar, bro. Don't worry about it. Nigga, you like it a little bit. We can keep up except for a guy breaking out in cold sweat over here again. Oh my god, nigga, locked in, Phoenix, locked in. I hate this guy. You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that? Volunteers, of course! Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination if you please. Motherfucker. I will admit, the first case was amazing, the flashback case. The case after that was amazing as well. This one is okay. It's not as bad as the third one in the last game. The fucking carnival shit in the last one, that shit was complete and utter ass, nigga. This is cool, though. But I know we about to get to a crazier case after this shit, my nigga. Like, god damn. Y'all keep saying the last two are amazing. Hold it! So, run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? We, really? Because I know if you were, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. Wait, why? It would be in the way. Look who's talking, Trite. Huh? You're obstructing my view among other things. But this is my seat in the courtroom. Tresby's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite. God damn. I feel you, Mademoiselle. That mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant. There's only one seat from which you can have the image of victim. Hey, go back, hold up. I missed something right quick. Hold it! And where would that be? Ooh la la, look how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Whoa, hey yo! Maybe I should keep your enlistment a little longer. Mr. Armstrong, you're under arrest right the fuck now. I attract the older ones too. You look handsome. Should I tease you too? Whoa! I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time. I bet she has mocha cream skin and cappuccino. Mocha cream skin, he dating the black girl? Oh shit, okay, I see you. You like that black queen. Ben, I would tell you there's only one seat which you have seen. That was, let's see, hold it up! So why can you only see the victim from my particular seat? Mais Monsieur, it's obvious, non. If you look at the plans, you understand. The victim would have been reflected in the mirror saw. If you were sitting at that table, it would be everything, no? So that's the seat old City was sitting at that day. When the poisoning happened, the old man was sitting at the table next to the victim. Why does that seem kind of odd? He didn't see the woman's face. If he was sitting at that angle, he could have easily seen the face. After that terrible incident, hold it up! Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kudo was off calling the police? Oui, exactly. I carried out a lot of restaurants in. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself? What can I say? I had to pick things up, handsome. Yeah, that nigga picked me up and threw me on my fucking head. Godot actually laughed at something. Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it is possible for him to easily beat Phoenix's ass. Did you move anything else in the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong? I look like the obliging type, no? But naturally, I did not hold it up! Are you sure about that? I touched nothing except the mirror. The medicine! Mr. Wright, is there something the witnesses said that doesn't match the crime scene? Yeah, there is. I just can't exactly put my finger on what exactly. Suffering from a case of heartburn, right? Oh, lives the thing for that. Then oil what? Nope, I'm on your ass. Add a few drops to your coffee and voila, enjoy. Focus, Phoenix, breathe. I just need to ignore these two and just find some evidence. It is pretty strange though, isn't it? I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. You'd think someone would have, but Maggie didn't, and neither did old City. And the only logical explanation is that there was no mirror inside Tresbien that day. And I've got to prove it somehow. The only thing I can think of is him bringing the medicine out of the room. If that's not it, I don't know, nigga. Tab presents the victim's ear medicine found covered in unidentified fingerprints in the kitchen.
Objection!
Not it. Motherfucker. Yep. Hey, take my life. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to get that shit right back in 2 seconds. I don't give a fuck. Load up right here. Hell yes. Alright, let's see. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. After a terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. Hold up. Let me go to the very beginning. It was in the middle of the restaurant dividing 2 halves. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victim. That was where the old man was sitting. But he didn't see this. He didn't see the woman, that's the only thing. It has to be this one. That was where the old man was sitting. What the fuck contradicts that? Lone, scooter, sorry ass lunch. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase in my seat, I'm sorry. The vase! Good move.
Objection!
Yes! Hell yes. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor. The crime scene photo? The vase was knocked over at this point, nigga. It couldn't have happened if the old man was sitting right there. Yes, this vase photo clearly shows something that theoretically doesn't exist. Hell yes, should not exist. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I wish your daddy busted in the fucking rubber. Now then, the defense would please clarify this statement. Devise. Right here, little nigga. Let me get directly on some nigga. Don't be like, oh, you didn't click exactly what I wanted you to.
Take that!
I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in this picture. The vase? What possible connection does that have with the witness's testimony? Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase in this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with a piece of evidence. And it shows right here, little nigga. Woo! There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection.
Hell nah, hell nah, hell nah. Don't be an idiot, Shrek. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have been at the victim's reflection from. There was no fucking mirror there. Exactly. There is only one conclusion that we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in the Trespian that day. Woo! Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie! Montia! Damn, he got a fatty though! Woo! Don't try to confuse the court, right? Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase while the police were taking their time getting the crime scene. Objection! Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Woo! Hell yes, hell yes. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right, there was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which he couldn't hear? You only get one shot and there's no turning back. If you want to claim the mirror wasn't there, Trey, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Are you gonna be okay? He really saw this contradiction, Nick? There's more than just one contradiction, Maya. What do you mean? Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table, and there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies into place in Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all these contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Mr. Kudo made a mistake? The ear doctor made a mistake? The victim was a phony? What? The ear doctor made a mistake. I don't think these two. This is the most likely. I don't know what the fuck the victim was a phony could possibly mean. I have no idea. Like there was no victim, nigga? Mr. Kudo made a mistake. If I say that, then they'll start being like, nigga, then what else could he have mistaken then? This is interesting though. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there is one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced. That's why she didn't see Mr. Kudo! Oh, shit! We're two completely different events. What? Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's why he didn't... Bro, what the fuck? El Tigre dressed up as this nigga. No way! El Tigre dressed up as this nigga. The chef, dressed as the waitress, walked out there, sprinkled the shit inside the coffee, he drank it and died. Kudo only saw these two niggas and maybe Maggie. Kudo only saw Tigre, chef, both dressed up, and maybe Maggie. Maggie saw Viola, Tigre, and El Glenn. There was two different fucking occurrences. Damn! That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the murder took place way before that. Bro, get that big dumpy out my face right now. Order, bitch ass nigga. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out here, huh? What did you say? Alright, try it. Are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elgin acted out the whole coffee poisoning. And then they sent that nigga out to go get fucking a coffee run on Starbucks, nigga. You dumbass out of here, let us set this shit back up. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one who was Victor Kudo. Woo! Get real tried. Why would anyone want to do that bullshit? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was the serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. I saw it. One right there. I remember her well. That's crazy. It's so hard to believe, but there was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird the act of poisoning the coffee. Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's store was fake as well? It's true there was no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right, well witness. If your restaurant really was the scene of such a theatrics, you would have known about it, correct? Ooh la la, this is the most difficult for me. Objection! No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify you are under oath after all. Was there in fact a phony at Trespian that day? The defendant demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. Wait. Ah, shit. Once they gotta lie 3 times, nigga, they about to start going crazy. Mad falters, mad falters. The victim, Monza El, he came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There was no other customers. When he got word he won lottery, Mon El became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning occurred. None, there was no time for phony to the acting. What the fuck? Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all. Chef on the man part, and forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I want this mess to be cleaned up. The nigga admitted to lying inside court. Take him to jail now. What you have done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide to punish you later. That means we can't take this nigga serious about nothing he says then, Judge. He's a liar. For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright, if you please. He took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. That nigga crying. Please don't indict me. Please don't indict me. Please. I'll be killed. The victim, hold it! Was he alone at this table as well? My sweet, I saw him from the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers him differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table. Unfortunately for you, Trey, yesterday's witness also testified the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee is he even drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. This love is bittersweet. Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. I remember now. Hold it! By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? He comes for my coffee often. I drink your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. Oh, you make me so happy, Monza. You're most welcome anytime. I said it was worth 1 sip. Nothing more. So, old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. What time was it? Out of curiosity, about what time was it Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh, no, I cannot remember, Monza. I believe you were told by a witness yesterday. The crime scene reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man. Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have been arrived at 2 p.m. or 2:10, no? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, Monza. You're wonderful. I consider all the time and do nothing now, can I? Bro, Judge be flirting with everybody. The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. Really, Monza, Judge? Everything I do it for you. Mercy be it. That's French, isn't it? This nigga, okay, bye king. I'm glad at least one person's in good mood. He's even humming a song to himself. Bozo. I remember the old man arrived after just 2 p.m. Okay. Will it be the same thing if I question it? Hold it! So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim. Don't question me, don't question me. How many times you need to ask the same thing, Trite? You'd never catch me drinking the same blend twice. Huh? You're trying to establish the presence of a phony victim in the restaurant, but you're wasting your time. You can't grind birdseed to make coffee if you catch my drift. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. But there's a hole in this testimony somewhere, I'm sure of it. When you got the word, hold it up! Did you see him? No, I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. I remember him shouting, yes, $500,000 up. Presumably the defendant also heard that too, then, correct? Maggie? She looked excited, the boy, but... So this happened before? Yeah, Maggie was there, I was confused for a second. And what about Mr. Kudo? The old man choked on some birdseed that got stuck in his throats. Huh? It seems we now have yet another incident of her hands. What does that mean? There's approximately 5 minutes. Hold it up! And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must have had time to kill. I am a multi-talented woman, monsieur. Sorry, what do you mean? You said you were a man. There is the renowned chef Jean Armstrong and the tragic poet Clarice Armstrong. Clarice? I was writing a poem. An angry talentless chef for $500,000 in debt. Looking for a man who won $500,000 on the lottery. It's called Pourquoi. It means why. Perhaps I can recite it for the court. Please fucking don't. There was no time. Hold it! You mean you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred? I still meant to call from the payphone. By your own argument, Trite. The purpose of this phony victim's performance was so the old man would see. In other words, once the incident occurred, his opportunity will be completely disappear. Indeed. Bien, it seems the shadow of doubt has been lifted, Zipaz. I guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to this case, huh? Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. L, and I refuse to believe he was oblivious. He was there the whole time after all. But if you're right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed too? She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember? Oh, you mean that's when the phony stages act? We'll know for sure once I find the hole in his testimony. She was knocked out for that long? God damn! Alright, let's see. He came to my restaurant alone. This may be the contradiction. 2 p.m. What says anything about time? Died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30? Fuck. Coffee. Winning tickets. God damn it. Woo! They called for the announcement at 1:30 p.m., nigga. He couldn't have got there at 2. He couldn't have got there at 2. Hold up. Say that shit right the fuck now. Say that shit right the fuck now. There was no other customers. Won the lottery. Mono became very excited. I gotta understand, is it this one or this one? Let's see. Please.
Objection!
Yes! I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. What do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio in his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 ticket. Please, that must be the show, man. Elk was listening to. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. No Kanye West. No Kanye West. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I am sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time because I just finished serving the lunch menu. Get to the point, Stride, if you have one. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on air at 1:30. Now, supposedly the victim made a noise when it was announcing one. And yet, I don't believe his crime would have happened occurred at 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time! No! Yes, sir, yes, sir. The victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio, ruptured the eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There is only one conclusion that you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder! Woo! Woo! Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Tribulations that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer. And the phony Glen Elg acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wouldn't be the case, how could you explain the time? Exactly.
Objection.
Quite a performance, Trey. You're almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this, Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Glen Elg performing the play for benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg was? Inside the kitchen, that's why his shit was in there. I don't believe I have to spell it out for the court, however. At that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead. That certainly is obvious conclusion. Yes, he was in the kitchen, nigga. That's how his medicine got in there. Thank you, Trey. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. What? Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. You explain where the missing corpse went to. The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Hold up. Don't count me out yet. The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. Your theory is on stand by the examination by the court. You must provide us with the proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trey. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence? What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden? I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, I already know what it is, and let me save just in case. His medicine would not be inside the kitchen? Inside Tribulations. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden inside the Tribulations. Interesting. Where could a body have hidden inside the restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court these plans. Yes, Your Honor. The exact location where the body was being hidden. Right here. The body was hidden here! I see. Nice suspicion. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where is the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location? Woo! Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No, I have never seen such ugly bottle before in my life. I only use my very best bottles, monsieur. It's the highest quality, only for me. Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tribulations. Well, but I only ever used the bottle of the aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. L visited an auto clinic and it was given medication that day. You can't be serious. The defense said it only contains the bottle analyzed, and I had the lab results right here. Woo! The contents of this bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. L that day. Ah, yes, sir, nigga, hell yes. Glen Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Oh my God! Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did find a job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were sitting up to... Oh my God, this nigga on his ass. Hit the fall behind the poor girl's back. No! Unironically got the fattest ass in the whole series. Order, bitch ass nigga. This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you say... Did you murder Glen Elg? Never! I cannot do such an horrible thing! No! what the fuck is going on with this man? What the fuck? Mr. Godot! The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. You have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? And I like to do the same with the person who lied to me. I like to take the time down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about you brand new flavor in your ear, my ace deficient friend? What the fuck does that mean? What? Chef Voldemort, pardon. Please, must you hear me out? It is a trap. Listen to me, please. Yo hablo español, Mr. And the por favor is Spanish. I'm only going to ask you once. Did you do it? No, absolutely no. Let's hear it. You got one shot, right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. That's just my gavel. It is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. You about to lie again. This nigga, I don't see how they fucking keep allowing these niggas to go and just lie over and over and over again, bro. Get this nigga out of here. It is true. I ate the body in the kitchen. What the fuck? They just admitted to fucking killing that nigga. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with it because there's no reason why I cannot refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear. You must believe me. You were forced? By who? I cannot say or I'll be erased. So that immediately fucking gets Maggie out of here. Let's try a different question then. When Mr. L died, was he really the only person at his table? Woo! So it was. Maggie's out of here. Maggie's out of here. That immediately disqualifies her, bro. Hell nah. There was another man. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. The confession. Woo! Come on. It is true. I ate the body in my kitchen. That's not a lie. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. The reason being what? Your debt? Yep. Right here. Your debt was the reason, correct? Is that correct in saying that?
Objection!
I'm that fucking nigga's what I'm saying. You have $500,000 debt, don't you? $500,000? Is this true, Mr. Armstrong? Oui. It was weak. I borrowed the money. This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man right here. Woo! $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you to do. Oui, it is as you say. Ha! Yes, sir. I'm on ass. Mr. Armstrong, la Tigre, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day of the question, he was meeting the victim to demand the Zentru pay a loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and unconscious Maggie out of the lunch area and into the kitchen. After that, I tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say the man who forced your hand was Furio Tigre. Low key, call Viola to the stand. Incriminate that whole nigga. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life inside prison? That'd be a crazy question to hear. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done. Oh, it was fucking the girl wearing the damn waitress shit. It was Viola wearing the waitress dress. Yes. That makes a lot more sense than this nigga wearing it. Make it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. That's crazy. Mr. Godot. You will summon this feral tiger as a witness. I doubt that you can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. 30 minutes. What the fuck? What? The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand, not a minute more. How the... Don't sit back and relax yet, Trite. I'm on your fucking ass when I get back. This trial could still go either way. No, it literally, he already admitted to it. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. God damn. To be continued? They say nigga in this shit right now. Hell nah. We still gonna keep going. Absolutely. We did it. Hey, we did it. Hell yes. So we're finally going to the Tiger on the stand. We almost got to case one. I'm laughing. So like, in between like little edit points, I might just check my phone or some shit, nigga. Cause I'm not the nigga. I'll just like, even on stream or YouTube, I don't ever look at my phone, nigga. Like if I'm locked in, I'm locked in. But like when I'm doing a long video, I'll go like, yo, make sure my mom didn't text me, my sister, make sure family good, and I'll come back in here. But my homie Jazz sent me a TikTok of some niggas. I'm gonna sound crazy saying this shit. Don't cancel me. Y'all niggas remember like 2 years ago? Like they were saying, some nigga tweeted out like, yo, I'm hearing Hebrew in my floors and shit. And like he dug underground and found like he found a whole fucking like this cave system of just Jewish niggas like looking around and like trying to scurry away and shit, nigga. I promise I'm not being racial. Look it up. It actually happened, nigga. But he sent me a TikTok. They doing that shit again. Some nigga fucking lifted up the sidewalk panel, looked around, like jumped inside that shit. Like, what the? Hey, what is happening underground? Nigga, what's happening under there, bro? I'm so like flabbergasted that I saw that shit happen again. I swear I'm not lying. Go look it up, nigga. I promise you. They'll look like fucking Jewish New York underground system or some shit, bro. Like, it's crazy even saying that shit. Black niggas, we need our own shit like that. We need our own shit, genuinely, nigga. Like, what the fuck? We almost got this case won now, Nick. I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was doing what Tigre told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? What about it, though? He pointed out without the proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. So we gotta prove he's telling the truth? I mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know, but if that's the line that the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that it was making the case, making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal! Yes, sir. Thank you, my nigga. Thank you, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot. It's not a top knot. Never mind. Okay, you have the evidence, nigga. Just calm down, all right? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I get all wound up. Yeah! No kidding. You gotta have something you need to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna go take a job back down to the precinct. I can get some prints and analyze for you if you got an hour. An hour? The trivia, nigga, that'll be done in fucking at least 30. Wait, hold up. Loki, if it just started in 30 minutes, and you back in like 30 minutes, my nigga? I don't know. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out the bag, we're really stuck. You said you can get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour. You bet. In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? This shit.
Take that!
If you're going back to the station anyway, would you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave you back this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's some time we've solved the final mystery of who the prints belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing on me too. Alright, gave that shit to that nigga. If he come inside here last second like in the first game, bro, I got it right here. Like that nigga, he was going crazy in that game. Just make sure you don't get loose to the case before I get back. Got you, got you. So I not only gotta try to win the case, I gotta also try to extend the case. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. All right, Top Knot, let's get this shit. Hell yes, hell yes. You know, she got mad as shit at Top Knot. What is a Top Knot? Court will now reconvene. Silence, bitch-ass niggas. Mr. Godot, did you find the Tigre? I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job, no problem. Nigga, coffee to him gotta be like, I don't know, those little fucking food pieces for Choji, nigga. Like, he gets stronger every time, get butterfly mode. The guy's name is Tigre, but come on up. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bites. Nigga, he's in court right now. Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre on the stand. Does he look familiar, Judge? Witness, please. Ah! Don't hide in the table, unless there's room down there for me too. Would you mind? What you say to me? Nothing. I didn't say nothing, honestly. Who could have guessed that Phil would be induced a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge? I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell crawled me in this hole? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was the judge. Your Honor! Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where is my old pen going? Well, where could it be? Nigga, you right there. Don't mind me, just carry on the proceedings as normal. Go ahead. No way you doing that. That nigga said, go ahead, go and do that shit. Like, nigga, oh my fucking God. That's it. We're doomed. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it? They called me here! There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What did you say? There's no point in struggling. You're caught in the snare, the relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. Too cool. Don't let him get the better of you, Nick. Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about no sneaking incident, mass boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I've got more important things to do than watch the courtroom dramas. Of course, well, perhaps you could give your testimony then. On what? Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright. You was the one who set this up, didn't you? You was gonna regret the way you ruffled the tiger's fur. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. That nigga shit himself? Get a grip, Nick! Oh my God, nigga, get up here. The tiger's alibi. Whatever you about to say, I literally have calendar proof that you were supposed to be at this exact location on this exact day. So go ahead and lie your ass off, nigga. Go off. Clock you. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got Wells lined up to borrow cash from the Tinder lender every single day. You just want to check my alibi? Go ahead. On your ass. Nigga, I got the calendar right here saying you were right there. At least I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Oh, what is it? Please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting like that. I don't know the kind of games that guy in the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He's a punches away being stupid details till he wins. God damn, lowlife? Me? Listen up, Smarty. Every detail you ask me, something that doesn't relate to this case. I'm gonna bill you $50,000. And you's gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. I don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger. He got his own catchphrase, nigga? His own slogan? The fuck? I love a good spectator sport. Just a minute, that's really not... This witness is, how can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming around the urban jungle. Urban? What you mean, nigga? Give him his bad side and he'll bite everyone's head off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here. What? You better be listening to what I say. Got business to take care of, big business. If I don't spill it now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. The court will impose a penalty of any irrelevant pressing of the witness. What the fuck? Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You can do it, Nick. Bro, so I can't press the nigga at all? Come out from under there already, would you, Maya? The Tigre's alibi. I can't even press this nigga, ask him no questions. Bro, I already know I'm calling this out, though. I already know, but just in case, nigga. I'm gonna press one time and that nigga gonna fucking immediately get my ass. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in my office. So I guess we immediately fucking... Go ahead. Do what you gotta do, nigga.
Objection!
Why? Do I gotta press it first? Nigga, what the fuck did I do wrong? What do you mean? You said I can't press the nigga. That's what you said. You said that with your own very words. I guess I gotta press it first. Say less. I was tied?
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini? She writes everything in my scheduler. December mainly in office. That's what it says. So where's where I was? It seems like a rather sketchy schedule. There he goes again. I wonder what the Tigre did on December this issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. Press harder. Mr. Tigre, what do you want? If you wouldn't mind going a bit more detail.
Objection!
This is a dead-end strike, you know it. Remember the rules. Objection! No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately. I agree. The victim was killed on December 3rd. Where were you in the office that day, too? Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I'm at meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before. I do believe the witness's last statement was very important. Mr. Godot, if you could please... Mr. Tigre, court asks you to add the last statement to your testimony. Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor. Ask him yourself. The day you was talking about, I was in the office too. I'd never seen that kid before. Got your stupid ass right here. Dead to rights, nigga. Dead to rights, nigga.
Objection!
Mr. Tigre, you claimed you didn't know Mr. Elk, but it appears Mr. Elk knew you. What? Mr. Elk left us a little note in his calendar. Meet with the Tiger. And the date, December 3rd. December 3rd? That's the day of the murder. So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know Mr. Elk. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with them. Yes, sir. We do kind of look alike a little bit. Not bad. He's actually not bad. Sorry. I was just messing with you to see how good you were. What? Did you hear that, Nick? He said, don't try to come up here now. That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth. Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. He's calling me a liar? What is that you doing? This nigga turned into Scooby-Doo. So you're saying I got the hiccups. Hey, nigga, I'm hiccuping? Chill. Let's go ahead and eager yourself out, nigga. Never seen that kid before, is the truth. Listen, I'm dead. Ah! They said you gotta scare a nigga to get rid of hiccups, bro. So I got a few of you niggas right there. Yes, sir. I said I'm dead serious. You don't believe it's true. Fuck! And I say that gives me time to enjoy. Yeah, I gotta solve this right quick. Be right back. Woo! Are we ready? We good? Say less, nigga. Drink your coffee. I'll drink my shit. Yes, sir. That is why you testify for the court again, Mr. Tiger. Oh, yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness? He never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. Hell yes. Pause, though. Uber pause. The victim, Glenn Elga. I'm on your ass. I ain't no liar. I ain't never met Glenn Elga. There was some lame guy with the name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, Tinder Linder. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never been to that trash being joint. You hear? Hold up. Somebody else said they saw him, correct? Other than Maggie. Who else said that shit? I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Very well. You may begin with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make the bus now. I'm gonna make this my... Nigga, I can't... How do I not press this nigga? How? That bill's going straight to you, Wright. No! Say less, say less, say less. The victim, Glenn Elg. And I can't press anything? I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn Elg. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Blueprints. Died of potassium cyanide. Winning lottery ticket found during a body search of Maggie. The victim got this from a doctor if we're gonna trust BN. Found a Tinder liner made of cardboard and painted look authentic. Woo! This was at your shit. This was at your shit. Hell yes. There was some lame guy wanted to borrow cash. I waited around for him to leave. I ain't never been to... Yes, got you, got you, got you, got you, right here. Objection! Mr. Tigre, there's something that you'd like to tell the court about these matches. Matches? What you talking about? We found them in your office at Tinderlander. They're from that restaurant. What? If you've really never been to Trust BN before, what was a book of restaurant matches doing at your desk? You've been snooping around in my stuff now too, wise guy! What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me! Oh my god, get on his ass, get on his ass. Order, order, bitch ass niggas. Well, witness, I think it's time you start telling us the truth, don't you? Sorry, tell me something, forgive me. I ain't no pussy. I don't go back on what I said. But okay, I was at the joint that day. He's lied twice, Judge! What? But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. Are you fucking serious? Well, well. You gonna be like, ain't this your fault? Right? Like, nigga, how, bro? It was like an order just came from another testimony. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenn out that day. And he did put poison in the coffee. He must have. Why'd he start posing as soon as I said his name? I trust BN. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to join, I saw an ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured that the place wasn't hot already, it wasn't gonna be, so I split. I heard the cops siren on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. What the fuck? And you grabbed a matchbook on the way out? Like, what is wrong with this nigga? You didn't actually meet with him in the end then. He said he's never been there at all. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it! Nigga, you are not me. If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions. No problem. Nigga, I haven't asked him not one question. Anytime Trey presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays the penalty. Mr. Godot, that's my job! Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict, you bitch-ass old bastard. So do it. Yes, sir. Are you serious? This Special Express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know who you paying. Nigga, I'm not paying nothing. You're gonna be in jail, nigga. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? Say less, say less, say less, say less. What can I get him on? I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. That's true. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured that the place wasn't hot already. It was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. The doctor, potassium cyanide. What the fuck can I get this nigga on? What? the place wasn't hot already. It was gonna be, so I split. How do I prove this wrong? Fake ass badge. Payment was due last year. Cranial surgery. A computer virus made by Glenn L. potentially worth millions of dollars. What can I press? What can I press? What can I press? When I opened the door of the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. Bro, what the I figured the place wasn't hot. How'd I prove the fucking police were coming, bro? There's a wall behind the nigga. You didn't see a goddamn thing. You didn't see nothing? Absolutely fucking not. Hell nah, hell nah, hell nah. There's a wall blocking the fucking entrance, you liar!
Objection!
Yes! You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigre? No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro. And no one escapes the phoenix clutches. Woo! That's a clean ass bar. You mean like the bird phoenix, nigga? Hell yes, hell yes. I think it's time we got something straight. And it's not that nigga in the back, the chef. What's this, Trey? A new line of irrelevant questioning? No, nigga, no. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre. From there, your field of vision would have been covered by the area, something like this. Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat. Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would like to think back, you'll remember that between each of these tables, woo, is a tall partition wall. Why, that's true. Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. That the nigga's a fucking pussy liar. From the entrance, the field of vision from any customer walking in ends here. So from the entrance of Tresby, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with them.
Objection.
Hell nah, hell nah. Wrong. If you ever gotten the man's testimony yesterday, the victim was alone at the table.
Objection!
Objection! The defense just proved that point to the moot. The victim was witnessed by Mr. Kudo, not the Glenn L, but a fake. What? In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed the victim he had just killed and acted out the charade. Woo! Woo! I wonder how it feels as a murder to feel somebody just, I don't know, undo your whole plan. Like, nigga, how did you figure that out? What? That will do. This trial is going on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer? Who impersonated the victim? You said the killer murdered Glenn L. and then impersonated this victim in the performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court. I only have one chance to do this.
Take that!
Obviously, the killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it. What? Well, witness? Now that's cute. You say you can pin the tiger on the tiger? Maybe you just don't understand, so I dare you to say it again! Come on, you got the guts! You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger! It was an offense. Now go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright! Sounds to me like you must be old, man. You've got the guts, I'll forgive you that! Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone! Perhaps you can end this embarrassment. Mr. Godot! Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. Why'd he pick his cup up to slam that shit and even drink it? The old man didn't see the victim. Oh, no, no, no. The serving girl brought him a Javicino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it. The very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains he saw the accused put poison into the coffee.
Objection!
Woo! Phoenix up! How do you appear there? Very impressive, Mr. Godot. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Found your pen at last, right? It was in my pockets. This nigga right here. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind. Yes, your point, Mr. Wright. I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show. What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well? The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch the elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed? See, my dumb ass, last time I played this shit would've clicked this nigga. Like, nigga, no, it's not no Jean Armstrong. It's not no Jean Benet. Jean Benet.
Take that!
Who the fuck is this? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tinder Linder. He was making a big mistake. Do you know who Viola's grandfather is? You better be going home to an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean. Stop shaking, Nick. Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over the victim's table, we already saw this. It's a flashback, of course. So you're only rehashing things I've said before in the past. Ha-ha! There's just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody, even Mr. Bird, seems to see. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum is ruptured. And the victim on the radio supposedly listened to half an hour after it was already over. There's one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real, and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre is the only person who could have committed the crime. Is you. Witness? What have you got to say? That's cute. Sorry? You's alright. I could have done with a guy like you around. What do you mean? Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get my meeting on now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You's got it all wrapped up nice, huh, right? But you's missed out one real important thing. But that can't be. That wasn't the joint that day. Oh, I thought he meant he was in jail. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? And I met that kid too. I couldn't have poisoned him, you hear me? What? You really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre? What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're gonna need another one for the road. Nigga, how many of you had by now? Did he sniff it first? Did he sniff it first? One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Tresbian between yourself and the victim? And you better pray to God I don't find a way to contradict your stupid ass up. Yeah, I loaned El cash. About $100,000. That day we was due to have a little chat. That kid had his paycheck day, you see? So anyway, he tells me when he's got enough to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won! $500,000! See, you got lucky! You know, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over. Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned Mr. L was $50,000. Yeah, well, you just got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, you know. That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal. And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case. His motive? He have one, but what is it? Ties to the victim. I loaned L cash about $100,000. That day he was due to have a little chat. The kid had hit his paycheck date. So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won. $500,000. He got lucky, you know. Real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she did, everything would have been over. There gotta be something with this. He got lucky. Real lucky. What proves that, though? Autopsy. Coffee. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. What the fuck? I loaned L cash about $100,000. If Mr. L had just given the lottery ticket, that would have been the end of it. Yeah, so what's the Tiger's motive? This is the big one. If I don't manage to undermine this testimony, it's all over for us. Why would he have to poison Mr. L? And why did he loan him the money in the first place? When he knew he couldn't repay him? Oh! I loaned L cash about $100,000. That day, we was due to have a little chat. The kid had hit his paycheck. The kid had hit his payback date, see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. But just in case...
Objection!
That gotta be the answer to one of these shits. That gotta be the answer to one of these. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Load me back up. Load me back up. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. That has to be the answer. It has to be. I'm about to flatten this guy when he starts screaming. $500,000. He got lucky. Real lucky. Allowed to press at least one thing. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Those deals mio. Those deals mio. Don't press that. Don't press that. If anything, I don't know. I would call that out, but apparently that doesn't fucking work. Flatten. Fucking.
Hold it!
Hey, nigga. The waitress, you mean the girl with the glasses in the fitness chair? Who else could I mean? If she hadn't gotten away, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with. Maybe I should push a little harder on this. Ask about what Maggie did? Ask how things would have been? What exactly are you implying the defendant did? How about you go ask your $400,000 $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad. She poisoned Elle's coffee.
Objection!
I likely theory, your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. Tigre.
Objection.
Oh my fucking god. Let's not forget the witness was actually at the scene tried. Law, I don't exactly agree with some of the deals I sit down. I couldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I split. I see. Your Honor. The witness's last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee. I concur, Mr. Godot. You will amend your testimony accordingly, witness. So that's what you use after Mr. Wright. Thanks to what she did, my business with that kid was over. Now do I press it? You still have more business. You still have more business to attend to. Isn't that correct? You still had this little doohickey right here.
Objection!
I can't pin it on that. Have it amended. Have it amended. I'm gonna pin it on the other one. Let me see what the other shit says. I was after the $100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy. Now do this shit. Now.
Objection!
Yes! So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. L owed you, correct? I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. L, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after.
Objection!
Get on his ass, get on his ass! What are you getting at, Trey? What else would the money lender be after than the money? Oh, the moneylender was after the money, but the money in totally different league. The kind of money that would single disc like this would fetch. Woo! What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber. A computer virus. Oh, you must be like Bonsai Buddy. Goo goo. Nigga, how do you know about that shit? Well, there's one fetch one of those. A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer. A computer? What does one of those do? Nigga, are you serious? I'll explain it to you right later, Your Honor. Right now, this is an important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million in the black market. Several $1 million! Anybody with no hope of ever seeing their payment could normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very real fact that Glenn Elk had no way to pay the money is crucial. What? Glenn Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was collateral for Mr. Elk, put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get a hold of that program. Exactly. I don't think I have any proof for that, though. The witness has many poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, right? A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided that he had time. What if he needed the money right? Woo! That's how. When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigre need the money? Why, this right here.
Take that!
An envelope for $1 million bill. In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital where she had underwent surgery. How much of this do you know? These medical paper document treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. And yet when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full. $1 million? Preposterous sum. Someone should use those HMOs. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue. I would, nigga, if I got a $100 million fucking bill, I am not playing no fucking bullshit. I'm killing myself. I kill somebody. It's crazy how you can say you can kill somebody, but you can't say the other thing. But Mr. Tigre had no choice to pay. Because his very own life depended on it. The Cadaverini. Woo! Carbonaro effect. Order, bitch ass niggas. You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright. Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini. Did you just say Cadaverini? Bruta Cadaverini. How do you do? Cadaverini? Bruto Cadaverini. Mob boss in charge of the underworld and activities in the city. Doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Woo! God damn. Your life was in danger unless you paid the compensation to the boss, correct? It all makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million brutal Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, you decided to sacrifice Glenn Elk's life to pay your debt. And you dressed as me in this courtroom, nigga. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get their hands on the CD. Glenn Elk got no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. Woo! What kind of Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. The lottery win? Yes, exactly. The 11th hour, Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the. Oh shit! He was like, nigga, tell you ain't getting the CD. Fuck you, nigga. At least no legitimate way. So he resorted to the illegitimate means. That's crazy. He murdered Glenn Elk and then made this next move to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glenn Elk, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. This old bastard! The witness being the one who all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection!
Hell nah. Like I said, Trite, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about this. The chef was a part of it because he also owes money. Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you heard and forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000 in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan. Woo! Damn! You was put on a good show, Spiky. If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like a kid, dressed as a witness, and framed someone. If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. But I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. You do? Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out. What? Another one? Mr. Wright. Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed? He dressed up as me, nigga!
Take that!
What? Nigga, answer it! Am I right or wrong? And what's the relevance of that, Trite? It's just a little intro. An intro into what? It seems all this... No, wait! Mr. Tigre did play a trick and a huge trick! Nigga, how was that not right? He dressed up as me! Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? Oh my god, I'm fucked. This shit, the fake shit?
Take that!
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation! Consider yourself insulting, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose the victim that day in the question. A month ago in this very courtroom, you posed as me. What? That's the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you, standing in here this very court mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I had ever seen. Nigga, you fell for it.
Objection!
Somebody went to jail because of you, bitch. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused man here a month ago was this man. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that was him? Hey. Forget about it, yeah? No, nigga, hell nah. I wouldn't do something like that, not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh? Hell nah. Have you no pride, sir? It was 1,000,000,000% you! This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Trite, here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot is right. Your Honor! Speaking of myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by memory without evidence to support it. No! If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. Are you serious? The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious, for sure, but not conclusive. But we've come so far. You say he impersonated Glenell, you say he impersonated you, but none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have the shred of evidence the witness poisoned the victim's coffee. Please, Lord Gumshoe, come through right now. Yeah! Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger. You're gonna get mauled, you see that? All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. But I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Gumshoe, please! Looks like I won't be needing another refill. If I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. This witness cross-examination is over. You're free to go, Mr. Trite. Hold it! Yes! Hell yes! Hell yes! Hell yes! Your Honor, sir. Woo! Yes, sir. Again, nigga. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. You have to step on that shit, nigga. Hell yes. And maybe a little bit of Jimmy Butler. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry I took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this too. What is it, detective? Is it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. What? Gumshoe looks serious. Gumshoe looks serious. Gumshoe like fucking, I don't know, Nick off New Girl. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? About the prints, pal, from the medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know the prints belong to now? You think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So tell us. They're the Tigers, right? I knew it! You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, alright. That's great! We got him now, Nick! What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on the bottle now. Huh? What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that Tigre put poison in Glenn L's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, it really doesn't make any difference now. I knew it. Great, no matter how hard I tried, never getting use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This is our last chance to help Maggie. I've been working on some useless piece of evidence this whole time. It's alright, I'm a real loser. I'm not breaking any news on me, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working on something for me? Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get out of your hair now. Did we lose? Detective Gumshoe, wait! He's gone. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick? I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Bro, what the fuck can I do? It's impossible. Yes, Your Honor. I grant your research that you can prepare your decisive evidence you discovered. Yes. Don't keep us on suspense, try and show us. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that you will actually stand in court, can't we? Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to court before. But you as lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion. No doubt. Given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything with this new evidence. I'm really back into a corner here. Maybe if he thinks he got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Present the final evidence. It's not enough, though. It's not enough. Iola's medicine, nigga, ain't nothing else. Fuck it, it's all we got. It's all we got. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Your Honor, naturally the court is already aware of the contents of the bottle. However, interesting news information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre! What? Mr. Wright, what conclusion do you hope to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows about the bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark. Tigre! Tigre! Our prints on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway? A phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. I gotta lie? Because it contains... Yep. Poison, poison, poison. Poison was in there. Yep. he put it in his ear. This bottle contains potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide! The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You make a good clown, you know that. You should play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Nigga, no, we're not playing no, whatever the fuck the last show was called, nigga. Judgment Day? I don't fucking know. What? You ain't never gonna get this to stick. You just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the Tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No, this is the bottle we found traces of poison inside of. You're the liar. Where the fuck is my damn... I was looking for this thing to turn my shit on. I couldn't find that shit. Don't mess with the Tiger, or you're just gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle is brown and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Nigga. Bozo! 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 Yep, you're arrested. That would've been funny as hell if that shit just said guilty on the screen. Got him. At last. What? I never go quiet. I said the bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. That's lawyers just playing games. Tell the prosecutor, tell the guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said? What I said? What did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer who hold the poison. You don't know who's you messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control billions of dollars in the black market. You think you can let some jumpsuit get the better of me? Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with the phony lawyer. It was all played up by you, the biggest phony of all. Woo! Shut your oh my god! What is he doing? That nigga turned into Ghost of Tsushima. What the fuck? He screamed the lights out? What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Well done, Trite. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. What the fuck? Savor it. While you watch the police restrain your prey. Woo! Hell yes, hell yes. Bird, man, innocent nigga. Mr. Wright, you got a tiger by his toe, but this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going to be with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He has been arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glenn Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yes, she was. And in the absence of a genuine evidence, but the Tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything it wasn't for that one slip of tongue. Rio Tigre is truly a frightening criminal. A truly frightening one. He's like the defense attorney over there. Woo! Finally some respect. About time I get my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Hell yes. Well, I am now in position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. That is all. This court is adjourned. Good fucking move. Good fucking move. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. I saved her ass twice. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him. It wasn't me. Hey, it wasn't me, Maggie. That was the Tigre. Look, Nick, in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe. Guess I'll be heading off soon. Wait! Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah. Congratulations, Maggie. Thank you. I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony then? Huh? Oh, well, I guess I'll be seeing you then. Nigga, stop leaving. Wait up, detective, he just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his ass for you. It's thanks to him we got this medical innovation. That wasn't any of you, sir. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. Poor guy. God damn, she being hard as hell on this nigga. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you know Detective Gumshoe's really been worried about you through all this. I wanted to believe that, sir, but on the first day of the trial, he practically gave me the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why he thought I might have done it. I've got to prove it that Gumshoe really cares about her. Nigga, this shit been in my fucking briefcase for like 3 days. Don't give her that shit. This stinky ass weenie. Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. He said he lost weight and he's worried about you. Detective Gumshoe! I actually really like weenies, you know. Oh, what the hell was that? She toot? Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty sure I'm hungry myself. Nigga, stop that. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now? Go do your thing, go do you free woman, nigga. You're a free man, no Morgan, absolutely. So how was it, Maggie? It's really good. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Good move, Maggie, the innocent. So the case of the phony versus the genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been dropped, and who knows? Damn, why is she going by so fucking fast? Who knows what? Maybe what? I didn't see this shit. Good move! I really like that case, bro. It definitely was a case like the third case, whatever the... What the fuck this nigga doing back? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. God damn! They bringing Edgeworth back, nigga. What the fuck? Aw, hell no. I gotta see what the fuck happens there, my nigga. Well, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Checking your strong friends. Pray for your enemies. So at least with them. Well, obviously, next episode,